Friends, greetings to everyone. Today, we're going to go over the beginner mode and the parameter generator module. In the left menu, we go into the parameter generator, and the beginner mode opens up right away. This mode is designed to make it easier for you to understand the parameters used for account registration, adding accounts to the software, duplicating accounts, and subsequently converting them to data. Wherever parameters are needed, you will always need the parameter generator module. And to help you better navigate the parameters, the beginner mode was created. Besides the beginner mode, there is also a professional mode. It can be switched, but here you enter all the parameters yourself, meaning it's suitable for more experienced users. In beginner mode, it will be easier for you to create a database in just a couple of clicks. But keep in mind that the limit on the number of rows in the final database will be 250. And these parameters are better not to use for mass registrations, as the parameters and other aspects will get spammed. So, this is a sort of initial stage in your study of parameters. For example, if you need to add an account to the software through the Add Account module, you go in, generate a database. Let's demonstrate this on Telegram desktop. You select, check the boxes, and for example, let us say the language will be Russian. You click Start. In this case, the time zone for Telegram desktop is not specified. That's it, the database is created. We open the database. We go in and see all the parameters. For this created database, you can either add accounts or duplicate them. Also, keep in mind that besides the limit of 250 rows, the parameters in the overall software database are the same. And therefore, as I said at the beginning, for more mass actions, use and study the parameters and switch to professional mode. In beginner mode, you can generate a database for registration. For example, by selecting and checking the boxes, but not all languages are available here. Keep this in mind if you need languages that are not listed here. You will need professional mode so that you can specify certain languages yourself. We choose the languages and click Start. That's it. The software creates the database for us. Here it is. You could also see in what format all parameters are written. This is a pair and other details. So, let's say, to take a peek, to see the format for further generation in professional mode. It's quite simple. Just choose the novice mode. Select the application for which you want to generate the database. Choose the language and click Start, and the software will generate a ready-made database for you. This mode is suitable, for example, for registering the first 10, 20, or 30 accounts, if the necessary languages are available for your country. For duplication, for example, on Telegram desktop, to add accounts to the software. There are other videos about this, definitely check them out. But initially, the novice mode is designed to show you, first and foremost, in what format these parameters should be. Here they are, these databases that you create, and so you can at least try something, as I've already repeated several times. But for more mass actions, like registration, you will need to study each of the parameters. Switch to professional mode, study each item, see how and what is recorded, conduct tests, analyze the data obtained based on the tests, draw conclusions, test again, and so on. Most often, the novice mode is used specifically for the account addition and duplication modules because, in such cases, the parameters are less spammed and it will be easier and more convenient to do. But again, I repeat, if you need more parameters and for more mass actions, then you will have to study the parameters in more detail. And I repeat, for many countries, for example, regarding registration, The novice mode is not suitable. Remember that in novice mode there's a limited number of all parameters, and they are used by all users of the software who generate. So before doing anything, think. Is it necessary for you or not? Because perhaps the better option for you is to study the parameters from the very beginning. That is, each parameter separately and then generate a larger number of parameters, larger databases, and so on. So keep all these points in mind. And basically, that's it. There's nothing complicated in novice mode. Just keep in mind the points I mentioned earlier. Try, test, but I would still recommend everyone to try the novice mode first. Analyze the results and draw conclusions, and only then switch to professional mode. At the very least, you can always see in novice mode and what format the device is entered, and what format the application versions are, and what format the language is, and so on, so it's a bit of a start for your convenience. Wishing everyone success and all the best.